ready for the official release of Minecraft!
Years ago, there was a global phenomenon in the gaming community around Minecraft. This really started in mid-2011 and didn't really start to unwind itself until, 2014, giving this one single game nearly 3 straight years of unrivaled attention from dozens of millions of players. There was a time in which you would get on YouTube and there were so many Minecraft YouTubers that you could not avoid them. They were the first major wave of YouTubers that came along, and it's safe to say that at one point in the history of YouTube, most of the major creators were actually only making Minecraft content. But the glory days of both YouTube and Minecraft are now long gone, and most of us realize that they're not really connected events. YouTube has had its issues and the Minecraft community has had theirs. But what were these issues? Looking back on it, there were 3 major events throughout the course of the last 5 years since Minecraft peaked in popularity that have caused it to become a fraction of what it used to be. Throughout this video, we'll be talking about these things, going over a brief discussion of what happened, and reminiscing more than anything. When I was younger and starting my YouTube channel in April 2012, I was absolutely infatuated with Minecraft. I was 12 years old, I was watching music parodies, hours of, Minecraft Hunger Games Let's Plays, hours of, Hunger Games videos, Let's Plays. I mean, I played the game myself and made crappy commentary videos over the footage. I mean, there was no end to the game for me. Captain Sparkle, Sky Does Minecraft, Ant Venom, and the Syndicate Project are the 4 main creators that when, I remember back on it, I remember watching a lot of these guys. Now when you look at these channels, they're either non-existent like Sky Does Minecraft, dying out like Syndicate, or have entirely stagnated videos and, overall channels like Ant Venom or Captain Sparkle. And this is not limited to just these 4. I mean, this entire Minecraft community has fallen apart over the last few years. And it's sad to see, considering I used to idolize these guys and I wanted to be just like them, and I was inspired to make content because of them, and I've watched now 2 major communities that I was part of die over the last 4 years or so, Minecraft and Call of Duty. However, COD is starting to pick up steam again, so even if I don't enjoy the most recent game, it could make a comeback if they continue to actually make the games worth playing. But there is really no saving Minecraft, and even if I did care enough to want to be saving this game, it just could not be at this time. So this will start us off on the day that Minecraft took the first and probably biggest blow that the game itself could have taken. On September 25th, 2014, Microsoft bought the rights to Minecraft and Mojang Studios for $2.5 billion. Notch and other influential developers ended up leaving the studio to pursue other interests with their newfound money. People don't understand that when Notch and his guys were in control of the game, it had a culture around it and the game was super fun and enjoyable. After Microsoft bought it and it began to release pointless updates that didn't add to the fun of the game and instead just added more complexity to it hidden cleverly as new wonders to explore, it started to make the game mundane. There wasn't much reason to change over the course so much of the next few years, but Microsoft did just that. Many people mark this as the actual day that Minecraft began its downward spiral, and I would certainly agree with that in regards to quality of the game and people actually just backing out of the game entirely. Most people do not realize that the quality of the games is what keeps the communities thriving. I mean, the more enjoyable the game actually is, the more people are going to talk about it, the more that it gets streamed, and the more that new players are going to pour in. Minecraft, barring some of the newer blocks and features, was just fine in 2013. All it could have really used were, more blocks, more things that actually made sense, most of which could just be modded into the game. Instead, going back to the game now will just confuse anyone who has not played it in years. I hate to say this, but when a major company buys a game like this, usually that will lead to the game becoming so commercialized and watered down that the game dies, and Minecraft is a prime example of this. Even though the game had been significantly worse for, nearly a year or 2, the next point specifically destroys the Minecraft YouTube community in general. The second event that killed Minecraft was the pedophile scandals in 2015 and 2016 in the Minecraft community, in which many prominent Minecraft YouTubers were caught or accused of attempting to prey on children through their platform. The most notable instance was Lionmaker, who was ousted for actually having disgusting relationships with underage children. At this point, the entirety of the community basically went into a tailspin. Every other major community on YouTube just scoffed in disgust, and views since these incidents have plummeted on most channels. There is absolutely no way at all that this could be recovered from. I mean, these issues painted the entire community in a bad coat because, you know, the stigma's never going to be shaken. In a game dominated now by children, the actions of these sickos turned a thriving online community into a desolate wasteland in a matter of just a few months, thanks to the reporting on by Scares, Keemstar, and multiple other commentary channels. Since the success of Minecraft had been so dependent on the online hype around it, after the presence of creators garnering the game billions of views, the game started to get less traffic overall once these, you know, pretty much just shut down and left. When the entire marketing of your game is based on the internet spreading it like wildfire and the internet being the main ways that people share and enjoy things, then these things dissipate quickly. I mean, there's just not much you can really do. The third major event that led to Minecraft and its community dying is when many of the same YouTubers who dominated the charts in the early 2010s playing the game retired their Minecraft content from their channels, quit YouTube, or pursued other interests. 4 prominent Minecraft creators who have either entirely swapped the focus of their channels to other games or have pursued other interests in some way now have a combined subscriber count of nearly 50 million people. These are only a drop in the bucket of what the Minecraft community used to have, and I think it's safe to say that combined altogether, the Minecraft community used to have a combined subscriber total of upwards of 250 million or more. There is no way that a game could have that kind of influence on YouTube and not blow up. At any given time on Twitch, Minecraft may now only have a couple thousand viewers, or even a couple dozen thousand viewers, depending on the time of day, but it's usually less than that. At its peak, this game was usually top 3 games on Twitch at all times of the day, and was already getting, you know, 100,000 streams on the platform consistently. Watching this gradually happen over 6 years or so has been rough to those who used to be included in this community, and I mean, I was part of it for a few years, and the game, you know, it's still occasionally fun if you play with some friends and you build some cool things. But other than that, I mean, there's just no longer any fun to the game. The game has begun to fall apart. Recently, revisiting the game has led me to be confused a lot as to what, you know, new things in the game can do, as most of them seem to serve no real inherent purpose other than to just be there in case of this happening. Things that should have been added in, like new realistic biomes, new materials and ores, and other things have not been added in, which would freshen the game up a lot more. Minecraft is one of the most influential games in history. It sparked a massive indie game movement, became the most successful indie game of all time, led to thousands of copycat games flooding the market, has its own annual convention, is the second best-selling game of all time behind Tetris, and it permanently changed the gaming world. However, the game now is a shell of what it used to be. The game was spread like wildfire on the internet through YouTube and other social media, and was lifted on Let's Plays. However, the community for Minecraft on YouTube is nothing like it used to be, as a lot of the most popular creators have quit playing Minecraft, been tied up in pedophilia incidents, or quit uploading Minecraft to their channels in favor of other games or types of content. Google Trends shows that Minecraft has been on a downward trend consistently for years now, showing that the game is far from its peak in popularity that it saw in 2013. It is unlikely that the game ever reaches that level of success ever again, and I can't even imagine a scenario in which anything could bring it even close to that point again. Even if Notch somehow returned to the game and began to lead it again, I think the damage has been done to the game already over the last few years of Microsoft owning it. Let's be realistic, the game could have had plenty more things left to add that, you know, would have made it more fun, but instead of that, it is now getting things that it does not need at all. Console versions of the game are getting less and less updates that add to the already behind versions of the game, and are instead getting updates that add stupid map packs, 4 minigames, and more texture and costume packs, which now adds the amount of microtransactions in the game up to several hundreds of dollars. Microsoft constantly monetizing the game more and more instead of working to make the game better is killing the game, and unfortunately, none of us could ever save the game from its demise. But yeah, guys, this is my video over the Minecraft community and the 3 things that killed it. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, share this video with a friend, my Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, all that down below. Anyways, one last thank you guys for watching this video, and this is Optimus, signing out.